Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. We here. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. It's the third round RPB. I don't know if they ready for this one, man. You gotta switch it up on them a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, you know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least resources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we callin' hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as you play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God mantra album. I hope y'all feel this. Spark the brains, 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 spark the brains. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. My mind is spark the brain, spark the brain.
The masters, the masters, the masters, the masters.
Yeah, like that. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen.
Oh.
Listen. Yeah, I wasn't. You forgot. I wasn't playing the ad.
Right.
You forgot I wasn't playing the ad today. But I do want to remind y'all though to pick up your copy of Seven the Super Hey Rule, Seven's Big Move. We are having a 25% off bundle sale right now. You can get the book as well as the t-shirt, the Seven the Super Hey Rule Flex t-shirt for one low price. If you just go to godcastbooks.com and order your bundle today for the rest of this month, for the rest of Black August, celebrating Seven's birthday, celebrating Kool-Aid's birthday, our business partner and moderator. Both birthdays in Black August. And so for the rest of the month, we got that birthday bundle going on. So make sure you go to godcastbooks.com and order your birthday bundle today. Get the book, get the t-shirt for your little ones, man. And right now, we have another bonus going on for whoever is the 7th person to order the birthday bundle. You're going to get the starter pack to this dope ass comic book series right here called Black Sands. I'm not affiliated. We are not affiliated with this company at all whatsoever. We are just fans. My son is a big fan of this comic book series. And he already had the starter pack, but he received the entire catalog for his birthday this year. And so we want to give away the 2 that he already had. This is the starter pack introduction to the Black Sands universe. You know what I mean? Of the 7 kingdoms. This is a really dope comic book series. These are the hardcovers, by the way. Dope ass illustrations. The stories are incredible. There's a lot of gems in there, a lot of nuggets about our history included in there. Just great images for our babies to see themselves, you know what I mean, in superhero form. A great storytelling, great writing, great everything. And so whoever's the 7th person to order our bundle, what is it called? What do we call it again? The birthday bundle?
Birthday bundle.
Yeah, whoever's the 7th person to order the bundle will receive these 2 books as a bonus. All right? So make sure that y'all order y'all birthday bundles today, man. Godcastbooks.com. Godcastbooks.com. Support the movement.
There's a link in the bio. Link in the bio. There's a separate tab on there that says birthday bundle under mine. I believe the same for Sincere. So if you want, just go on to our Instagram page. Just click the link in the bio. Click on birthday bundle and you can find it there.
Yeah. Follow my son at 7 the Super Hey Rule on Instagram. Follow Seven the Super Rule on Instagram and just click the link in his bio. Place your order today, man. Whoever is the seventh person is going to be the lucky one to receive these two bonus books right here. Once again, this is Black Sands, dope ass comic book series. And so if you're not familiar with that, Google it. Check it out. You see what we're talking about. But my son loves it. He loves it. He was happy to get the entire catalog. It's because there's a bunch of different series that they got on their website. And so this one is the Black Sand Seven Kingdoms starter pack. And so he just needed the third one for that, which he got. And so these two, we want to do a special giveaway for the seventh customer to cop the birthday bundle. So once again, godcastbooks.com. Order that bundle today. So many of y'all getting their nigga wake up call. I hope it continues to happen. Shout out to Jesse Paris. Shout out to Jesse Paris. Hey, Jesse. Yeah, man. I've been trying to ask you if you know my uncle, man. I got an uncle out there in Denver, where you at. He owns a store out there, and I was chopping it up with him at my family reunion a couple weeks back. And I mentioned your name because I told him we interviewed a guy that was running for mayor out there. And I mentioned your name, and he knew who you was right away. He was like, "What? That's my man. He be at the store all the time." And so he vouched for you, gave the good word, said you was a good dude and all that. So shout out to Jesse Paris, a.k.a. Chayton Kuma, in the building. Shout out to some chick named Star in the building. Hey, Virgo Venom in the building. Appreciate everybody for tuning in with us this afternoon. Make sure as y'all coming up in here, y'all hit the like button and that y'all share this out on your social media platforms. Let everybody know we are live with another episode of Sincere Love the Godcast. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can be reminded whenever we go live with new content on this channel. Peace to the God. Shout out to First Work Media. Appreciate you, God.
Let me get on YouTube.
As always.
Let me get on YouTube.
What else?
Let me get into the chat. Let me get in the chat. I feel like I'm missing out. I wasn't in the chat. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, they in the building. They pulling up on us. Just make sure y'all hit that like button and share this out. Is it really a hurricane
right now, y'all? So I think my cousin, some chick named Star. I hope everything is well with y'all out there because she's in Cali too. So yeah, we're in the middle of a hurricane right now, y'all.
What part of California is getting a hurricane?
So they say Southern Cal. All we getting is rain. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not in the mountain area. I'm not in the high desert area where all the flooding and all that stuff. I'm not in the beach area. So most people that are in the beach areas can expect a lot of flooding in some parts, depending on how close you are to the water. Evacuations. I'm not near any of that. We're just getting the rain. There's no thunder. There's no lightning, but it is heavy rain, but there's no flooding or anything in my area.
Okay. When did it start?
It's 85 degrees right now. Hot as heck, but it's pouring down. It started around 7 o'clock this morning. It stopped for a little briefly, and then it started back up. And so it's going down. I don't know if you can hear it because my window is open. But it's going down. But I'm not in any of those areas where I can expect any crazy stuff to happen.
Yeah. I know y'all not used to this type of shit out there.
Listen, if
it never rains in Southern California.
If it start drizzling just a little bit, we complain, and we still in flip-flops, to be honest. And man, the last couple of weeks, we ain't getting no hurricane, but we was getting some heavy ass rainstorms. Like off and on the last couple of weeks, and Seven be scared as hell when they start thunder and lightning and all that. he be really shook. I had to snatch him up and run outside. It was pouring down mad hard. I just grabbed him and ran outside. Oh no, you're traumatizing that baby.
Well, he's chilling right now.
Thunder and lightning in the South is different too. Here, my mom.
It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. When it hit, it do be hitting. It be sounding like the earth about to crack open or something.
Yes.
Yeah. It'd be some loud ass thunder.
You
never experienced that?
No, I mean not in California.
Man, that's so strange to me.
We have thunder, but nothing where it's like shaking the house. You know, you hear a little, but nothing like you hear down south, your family members and stuff down south talking about. I have never experienced that. No.
We get it in New York too. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different here, but them thunderstorms be heavy in New York too. So I'm kind of used to it.
I'll get snow. I was an
Yeah.
adult. I wasn't an actual adult before I saw snow the first time.
And now that I can understand, being from Cali, I can understand that.
Yeah. But you know what? We have Big Bear Mountain. We have Mammoth Mountain, which are all like 2 hours away. So we could have definitely driven, to some of the ski resorts and things like that to have a white Christmas if you want, or just a white anything. Never seen it until I was grown.
They make artificial snow?
Yeah, up there they do.
Yeah. No doubt. But yeah, all my California people, y'all be safe out there. It ain't that serious, but y'all not used to it, so y'all be safe
at all.
Y'all be safe out there. Right.
Anywho,
I don't know, Jesse. Just said, when am I coming to Denver? I don't know, but I do got to come out there though. I got to come check y'all out. I got to come go see my uncle and see his store and all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna come out there one of these days. I'll let you know. Well, what you want to start with today? What you want to get into? But wait, before we do that, I still got to remind y'all that the Master's Table is available on all streaming platforms, and you can also order. Elements. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Master's Table from the Master Elements, that's available on all streaming platforms, and you can get your physical copies at themastersrsvp.com. Themastersrsvp.com. We still pushing that weight, so go check us out over there. Get your copies, get your merch, all of that good stuff.
Poster right behind me, as y'all can see. I got the poster, which is the album cover. Also, that's part of the merch. Our master teachers on the album, on the poster. Make sure you cop your physical copy of the album so you can also get this dope poster.
No doubt. What's going on, Mama Love in the building?
Hey, Mama.
All right, what we're going to start off with today. The main topic we're going to be talking about is the nigga wake-up calls that been going around. Right. There's been some funny stuff happening in the nigga wake-up call spectrum. So that's the main topic that we're going to be talking about today. But what's going on in the news?
So one person that got a nigga on nigga wake-up call, or raccoon on nigga wake-up call. Larry Elder had to check Charlamagne, and I thought that was the absolute wildest, yet necessary. It was wild. It was necessary. It was funny. I was like, "What, Larry?" Yeah. Who else?
Hilarious.
Put a number 7 in the chat if you guys saw Larry check Charlamagne.
That was hilarious.
That was so hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie, but. Like you said, too, it was also necessary because they always try to put all of the white supremacy and the coonery on the right wing.
The Republicans.
They always try to put it like the left wing is so progressive and woke and all of this stuff. But the cooning on the left side be a lot of times worse than the cooning that we get from the right wingers. Right. It'd be worse. And so Charlamagne got himself in a little quagmire. They had Larry Elder on there, and I didn't watch the full episode. I just seen some of the clips that was going around. I seen Teslin, shout out to Teslin Figaro, was getting in Larry Elder's behind a little bit on that episode too. I saw some of those clips. She was letting him have it, and he was stuttering all over the place when it came to her. But Charlamagne
was stuck. Charlamagne didn't have a comeback.
Charlamagne had to concede. Charlamagne had to concede and say, "You know what?
Wish I had a white flag. I wish I had a white flag."
I'm gonna play it real quick because this was funny.
Hilarious.
This was funny.
Term wake up call. No, it is an incident where a person of color forgets.
Fair use, by the way.
Color?
Fair use, right. I don't know where he's reading this definition from, but he Googled
person of color. He lost me at that.
He Googled the definition of nigga wake up call, and you know, Larry Elder, he's a good listener. He was listening closely to the definition, and he counted that shit real quick. Hold on. But like I said, fair use. I know the Breakfast Club, you know, they be on some bullshit. But we just giving commentary. This is for educational purposes.
It's that they are of color and are reminded rather brutally by an unexpected act of racism. Have you ever had any of those?
Brother. I'm acutely aware, Charlemagne, that I'm a black person, just as you are a black person. And when Joe Biden insulted you by saying, you ain't really black, we don't know whether or not you want to vote for me or vote for Donald Trump, it seems to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part.
Whoa. Whoa.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Major shots fired. Major shots fired. I mean, for real though. For real though. You had Joe Biden come on there, sit in your face and tell you you ain't black if you got a hard time figuring out whether to vote for him or Trump. And you ain't say nothing.
But you ain't
say nothing about that.
For a black man that has a different ideology than you.
Right. Right. Now be clear, Larry Elder is an all-time great coon train rider.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's a lifetime achievement coon train alumni. You know what I'm saying? But that white man sat there and told you you ain't black if you don't think a certain way, if you don't vote a certain way, and you ain't have no smoke for that. But you're gonna try to call this man out. You think you got the green light to try to call this man out because of his views. And
but
man,
Charlemagne
that counterpunch.
Charlemagne was tongue-tied.
I don't know if the whole thing is in this clip. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if this whole clip got Charlemagne's reaction.
He was tongue-tied.
Well, you just not talk about a wake-up call, and it seemed to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part. But you are black. And to have a white guy come in here and tell you have to think a certain kind of way, otherwise you, quote, ain't black. Wow. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump if I want to vote for Donald Trump. And if I want to vote for Donald Trump, it does not make me not black. 20% of black people, black men, as I said, voted for Donald Trump in 2020. Are they not black now? So only 80% of black men walking around are really black, 20% are not because they voted for Donald Trump. How insulting is that? How condescending is that?
You're probably right, but I didn't take it in that way. Wake up call.
Not probably right.
Probably right.
Not probably right. That just means, hey, I ain't got no comeback for that one. Next subject. That nigga wanted to change the subject real quick.
Right.
I ain't got no comeback for that one, Larry. Shit,
Larry Elder came in crip walking on his ass.
I felt like Larry was waiting for Charlemagne to say something crazy so he could pull that pistol on him.
Right.
He's like, this nigga better not say nothing crazy to me. Because that wasn't no different. Like Charlemagne is in the same category with Roly Poly when he was sitting up there literally buck dancing with Hillary Clinton.
Literally.
And don't forget when they had Hillary Clinton on the Breakfast Club also talking about with the hot sauce in her purse and all of that. Mm-hmm. And I think they brought her on right after they had Minister Farrakhan on. Like the next episode, they had Minister Farrakhan, then they had Hillary Clinton. And they was up there showing all 32 teeth, clapping their hands about her having some damn hot sauce in her purse.
Knowing damn well she don't eat that shit.
That was hilarious. Did Charlemagne say anything about that since? Do you know? Because that shit went viral. He
hasn't said anything, and I believe that whoever interviews him next needs to put him in the hot seat. He has to address that.
Right. That was cold.
That was fire. I loved it. You know what? In this moment, shout out to Larry Elder. Just for that.
Why not? Why not?
You know.
I ain't mad. Coon on coon crime.
Right. Now, I know that the next article I'm going to read, because I'm going to just go from the bottom up, and it's quite old, but it's still, speaking of Biden, and this you can find on Blue Pill's Instagram, and it's an old article. It's about a year ago, August 20th, 2022. Biden marks Slavery Remembrance Day. Great nations don't hide from their history. Well, where's our reparations check? Where's our reparations check, Biden? Like, again, all this symbolism, and we don't run away, from our nation's history, or I don't think there's been an apology except for maybe one president, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not enough. You constantly are writing policies, that basically harm us on your watch. Right now, even not us specifically, but I have a problem with what's going on in Maui right now. And the fact that he's offered, Maui a one-time $700 payment to help those people out there that are victims of that fire. Yet you're constantly sending all of our money to Ukraine. Biden, sit your old ass down.
Say that part again.
I have an
about
issue.
What you said about the fires?
He recently he did a press conference, I want to say on Thursday or Friday, offering the victims in Maui a one-time $700 payment. One-time $700 payment. Yet you just asked Congress again for millions of our money to send to goddamn Ukraine.
Right. Yeah, that whole Maui situation is real funny style.
Very funny style.
Real funny style. And I know he was getting a lot of blowback for that $700 payout offer.
One time $700. Let's be clear. One time. Like
after people done lost everything. People just lost everything. Literally.
$700. Anywho, back to nigga wake up calls. Now, this right here, I believe, is tragic mulatto nigga wake up call. Former ESPN broadcaster Stage Seal blasts company's hypocrisy days after leaving. Sage. And then she also made some comment. Let me find it. While you're doing that, let me find it because I want to touch on it. What the hell? Hold
on. Yeah, I'll read some of this article for the family. So, as y'all should know by now, Sage Steele is out at ESPN. And so now she's going on a little media tour, blasting the so-called hypocrisy over there at ESPN, which she was fine with the hypocrisy as long as she was getting her biscuits and, she was having her status as the so-called it girl. All the hypocrisy and everything was fine. But she had some lawsuit going on against them, and so they ended up getting rid of her. And so now she has broken her silence. And so still, now a former ESPN employee was a guest on Megyn Kelly's YouTube show on Thursday, just days after leaving the network. And so still provided the life update on X, formerly Twitter, against the company was settled, and she decided to leave so she can exercise her First Amendment rights more freely. Now, please. They done gave her ass the boot. She talking about she decided to leave. She is distraught over being out at ESPN.
Period.
It wasn't like she was done with them and she just decided to go.
Right.
No.
They got rid of you.
So let me see. Before Steele spoke, Kelly showed a mark. Hold on, we're gonna get into that. Let me just read some of this. She said, "All I ever wanted was consistency," she told Kelly. "And if we are allowing my peers to go on social media, much less on our own airwaves, saying things that have nothing to do with sports that are political, then I should be allowed on my personal time to give my opinion on my experience personally without telling others what to do or how to feel, being biracial or being forced to take a vaccine." And so she's on this whole thing about being biracial. She had made some comments some years ago about Barack Obama. Or somebody asked her, how she felt about Barack Obama. He doesn't identify as biracial. He just identifies as a black man. And so her being a black woman, why she insists on identifying as biracial. And now we know and understand that there is no such thing as biracial in the system of white supremacy. No. You know what I'm saying? We all know how that one drop rule applies throughout society. And the thing is, she's upset and she got all of this smoke for black people. And she's saying black people are the ones basically who are the bigots and the ones who discriminate and treat her a certain type of way because she's biracial. But she don't got no smoke for the dominant society who created these categories in the first place.
Right.
They're the ones that decided there's no such thing as biracial. You know what I'm saying? Black people didn't come up with that.
I'm sorry, I
Go
see a
ahead.
black woman when I look at her. I just see black. I don't see bi nothing. You know what I'm saying? So she would have to tell me that she's biracial. You know, I wouldn't see it just looking at her.
Right. She's a black woman.
That's
Clearly,
a black woman.
she's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And so she's on this whole thing about, yeah, you know, I've always been treated a certain way for being biracial. You haven't been treated a way for being biracial. You've been treated a certain way about your mammy mindset that you have.
Right.
This tragic mulatto.
With bed witch mentality. Yeah.
Right. She's always been very upset because she feels like she was this close to being white. If it wasn't for those Negro genes, she was almost white. You know what I'm saying? And so she's always been very upset about that throughout her life. And so she tries to, put it on us and say, we treat her a certain way because she's biracial. And that's not the case. That's not the case. We don't even look at people as being biracial, whatever the case may be. They're just black. You might have a white parent or whatever the case may be, but we just see another black person and we don't treat them no different.
She's trying to,
you know what I'm saying?
She's trying to other herself. And like you said, she's upset because that dominant black gene, you know, dominated. And she was this close to being white. And when we see her, we see black. When they see her, they see black. And that's what she has a hard time accepting.
Right. And Megyn Kelly is being fake as hell, acting like she got all this sympathy for her and she feels her pain. And you know what? When I look at you, I see the solution. The solution is more biracial babies, right? That's how we solve all of this race stuff in society. More biracial babies like you. Trying to dangle that carrot. They're trying to see if Negroes are still going to go for that.
Genetic survival. They need the black man. They need that black seed to survive.
I's a negra.
I's negra.
Shout out to my brother, Great Black Shark in the Chalk.
What's up,
Great Black Shark in the chat. My bad. What's going on, black man? Yes, but this woman is a trip. I want to play a little bit of the video. Do we have that when she was on Megyn Kelly's show?
No. There's no video.
I think it's in this article. She was on there biracial babbling like a mom.
It is. I
think
it's right
this
there.
is it. Hold on. Let me see if this is it. All right. Let me make sure there ain't no commercials popping up or nothing. And I'll play a little bit of it. Fair use, by the way. Fair use if I do play it.
Copyright Act of 1976.
Yeah. That's this commercial. Hold on. I don't think it was 1976, was it? Yeah, I think it was.
I think it's 1976. I think it
Well, hold on. I'm trying to get past this commercial, y'all. Yeah, I think you're right. You're right. This ain't even it.
No,
this ain't even it.
And there's no other videos in the article, or is there?
No, this ain't it.
There isn't. However, she did tweet some BS.
I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up though, because it's on Twitter. Go ahead.
Video is on Twitter.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna find the video, but go ahead. What you were saying about her tweet?
Oh, she tweeted on 2 days ago. For years, I've been called a sellout because I identify as biracial or that I'm not black enough. For all those biracial kids out there, I pray that you don't wait as long as I did to realize that you don't have to accept that hypocritical BS. You are perfect the way you are, and please don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you, Megyn Kelly, for allowing me to share this. Girl, bye. It has zero to do with you being biracial. It has everything to do with you being an anti-black mammy, you know what I'm saying? And you hate your black identity. That's what it's all about. You don't even want to be biracial.
I think. Oh, it looked like we got more coon on coon action, because it looked like Mark Lamont Hill. Is he checking her? I don't know. Wait, I can't tell. Sometimes I gotta get my coon translator to see what's really going on. But he said no one has ever called Sage Steele a sellout for this reason. No one. And I think I agree with Mark Lamont Hill on this one. Because it have nothing to do with her being biracial. I don't think Alicia Keys has ever been called a coon or anything like that, right? Nobody never said that about Bob Marley. Did the hurricane come and get our sister? Did Hurricane Hillary wash our sister away? What happened to Nicety Girl? Hold on. Oh shit. She said they're having an earthquake, y'all. She said they're having an earthquake. Damn. Hold on. Just make sure everything is all right. Hold on. Some chick named Star. You good? I know Star out there in Cali too. Some chick named Star. Type something in the chat. Let us know if you're good. Hold on.
I'm here. I'm back.
Oh, what
I'm
the
back.
hell is
We
going
just had
on?
an earthquake. We literally, it's just my chair just started. I was like, yeah, we're having an earthquake. I can hear my son and everything. So I jumped out the chair. I didn't know the connection was lost. And I went in the hallway and it just stopped. So yeah. So we're having a hurricane and an earthquake, y'all.
God damn, Hillary.
Hillary over here showing out.
Yeah, okay. Star says she's good. Yeah, Hillary's showing out.
Hillary showing
Y'all all right out there?
I was like, whoa. Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know how y'all get used to that.
You don't. I jumped up. Let me tell you, I was out of the door. I just didn't.
I don't know how y'all get used to that. And you lagging too.
Yeah, it's probably, obviously the rain. They said that
that might be my
power
signal.
outages. But I didn't know my signal was lost. I jumped my ass up and was gone though, out of the seat.
Where you was going? What you gonna do?
I don't know. That's the thing.
What is the contingency plan for earthquakes? Since y'all get them so much, what are y'all supposed to do?
You're supposed to take earthquake protocols, like get under the table, do all this stuff. You can turn your couches over and kind of get under the part where the back of the couch will be, because it will protect you from anything that falls down. Some people say get inside of the doorway because that will be the last thing that falls. I've never done any of those things. I panic so much. Sometimes I run out the house, which you're not supposed to do at all. It's something that you cannot get used to depending on the size of it. Yeah, they're just scary. Super scary. But it was quick, y'all. It lasted like not even a minute.
I could never get used to that.
Yeah, it didn't even last.
I could never get used to that one right there.
And I felt like it was swaying. It was doing like this. It usually is like, sometimes it's like a boom, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just feel like the house is gonna fall, but this was just going like this. I felt like I was just doing this the whole time. Yeah.
And I feel like the stream is all laggy and glitchy now.
Yeah,
we're gonna get through this broadcast. That's hella high water, Hillary.
Yeah. Look, even Tariq is tweeting out right now. Hey, y'all, did y'all feel that?
Y'all let us know if we good in the chat. Are we coming through clear in the chat? Can y'all hear and see both of us? Let us know in the chat if y'all can hear and see both of us before I continue.
I can see me.
Still talking about the Sage Stills thing, but let me know if we both loud and clear and all of that.
I can see me.
Because it's glitchy on my end and laggy.
I can see me, but yeah, Tariq just tweeted out about the earthquake too, so he felt it too.
All right, they saying we loud and clear. They're saying we might talk over each other a little bit because it is lagging, but y'all just bear with us. And so anyway, like I was saying, with the Sage Still thing, the tweet that you just read, Mark Lamont Hill replied to the tweet. Let me read the tweet again. Her tweet was, "For years, I've been called a sellout because I identify as biracial, or that I'm not black enough. For all those biracial kids out there, I pray that you don't wait as long as I did to realize that you don't have to accept that hypocritical BS. You are perfect the way you are. Blah, 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 blah. And so Mark Lamont Hill responded, no one has ever called Stay Still or Sell Out for this reason. He's right. Nobody never called her a sellout just because she's biracial. It's about some of the stuff that be coming out her mouth. The anti-black shit that she be saying out of her mouth is the reason why she gets called a sellout. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never called Bob Marley a sellout.
Right.
Everybody know he black and white. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of other people that we can name and go down the list of. Now we do call Barack Obama a sellout, but not because he's black and white. Not because he's black stances and policies and shit.
They have enough.
That's the reason why.
It's aware.
You know what I mean? And so she's trying to do the woe is me. She's trying to play victim.
She wants to be a Karen.
Video.
She wants to be a Karen, you guys. Am I still lagging?
Here it is. You good?
Okay. She wants to be a Karen.
You good? The stream is a little bit laggy, but everybody can hear us and stuff, so we good. There was only a couple of parts from it that I wanted to play. Let me go through it real quick.
It better not start shaking again. I'll tell y'all that.
All right, let me play some of this for y'all. For those who haven't seen it.
Yeah, because I didn't see it.
She's basically saying I'm half white and you niggas hate me for it. we mad because she got some white blood, some white genes. We jealous? Is that what she's saying?
We mad over a recessive gene? Girl, bye.
Cyberdyne, is that how you say your name? Right. Obviously, I can't play all of this, but I'm gonna try to play some of what was said here. And all these former Fox News rejects, they be streaming on Twitter now. It's not called Twitter anymore. My bad. It's called X now. It's called X. So this was the old video. Right.
She's like, well, you can't. She goes, well, what about Barack Obama?
Yeah. This was the old video right here. I'll play this part.
When you fill out your say, make you choose a race.
Yeah.
She's like, what are you going to put? I go, well, both. She's like, well, you can't. He goes, well, what about Barack Obama chose black and he's biracial?
Why can't you choose both? Who came up with that? Is it black people that came up with that? Or did the dominant society make that a thing? Because all the smoke is for us. But they asked her about, what boxes she gonna check when she fill out the census, and they tell her, well, you can't choose both. You gotta pick one. You know what I'm saying? But you mad at us? We didn't make that. You know what I mean? We didn't come up with that policy that you can't choose both. They ain't got nothing to do with us.
Misdirected hate.
President, that's his dad was nowhere to be found.
Shots at Black Society right there. Using Barack Obama as a proxy to take shots at Black society. She finds it fascinating that he identifies as Black because he was raised by his white mother and his dad was nowhere to be found. By the way, his dad is Kenyan. His dad is a Kenyan. He's not a foundational Black American.
And
so I don't know.
Wouldn't identify as Black either. He would identify as Kenyan.
Right. And I don't know too much of the details of Barack's story, his upbringing and all of that. But if he did do that green card hustle, that anchor baby hustle, they come drop a baby off to, you know what I'm saying, to get anchored over here. If he did do that, hey, that's part of their culture. That's something they do. Yeah. That's part of their culture. They ain't got nothing to do with us as foundational Black Americans. Barack Obama is not a foundational Black American at all. But I seen something recently where they was trying to tie Barack Obama, and this is a side note, y'all. They was trying to tie Barack Obama to slavery
Yeah, I saw that.
through his mom, though. You saw that?
Stop.
They were saying that his mom, his white mother, is somehow a descendant of, was it one of the first slaves that was brought over here, or one of the last slaves that was brought over here? I forgot which one they were saying.
She's a descendant of slave owners, right? Because that's the only thing I can see. She was a descendant of slave owners, right?
No, they trying to. No, she comes from the bloodline of one of the enslaved people. I forgot if they said it was the first people that arrived here or one of the last people that arrived here. But one of the enslaved people were one of her ancestors through rape or something like that. I don't know. It was some crazy reach to try to make him still a foundational Black American. They were trying to say, well, yeah, he still might not be through his dad, but even
his mama ain't foundational. Yeah.
Brother hates him.
Yeah, his brother been going in on Twitter.
Somebody said there's a book about it. Obama's brother?
Yes, he's been going in.
Whose brother? Who y'all talking about?
Oh, Barack Obama's brother has been going in on Barack.
Barack Obama has a brother?
Yes, it's still in Kenya. But yeah.
I didn't even know he had a brother.
Yes. I'll send you some stuff.
I didn't even know
did
he
y'all
had a
read
brother.
Off topic
anyway.
again, but did you guys see that letter he wrote to his ex-girlfriend about, I guess, fantasizing about men?
This glitchiness is kind of
it's bad.
Getting on
it's bad. The glitchy
nerves.
is bad. Great Black Shark with his analogies and oh God, fuzzy buzzy alabastrian. Hey Shane Foster, welcome to the Godcast. Thanks for joining us.
I gotta close these tabs, man, to try to see if we can get a better stream here. So when you're going through the stories, I might not be able to just pull it up like that. I gotta close that service today. I don't know if it's Hillary or I don't know what's going on.
Get it down, y'all. I would show y'all. Take y'all down.
This glitchiness is getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to play some more of this. Hold on.
I'm not racing, but hey, you do you. I'm gonna do me.
That is honest. You normally, you know, especially for a biracial woman who had made it in a man's industry, the left would be celebrating you for speaking so open. You're entitled to views on race. That's the
man. Megyn Kelly is so fake. Y'all know good and well they do not look at these mixed kids as being nothing but niggas.
Hold on.
Y'all know good and well the Diamond Society don't see these mixed kids. What happened?
I'm sorry. Breeze Omega said, y'all can't see me. Y'all ain't saying hello to me yet. What's up with that? What's up, Breeze Omega family? We here. We see you. We love you. All right.
Okay. Peace to the God, Breeze.
Yes.
And peace to everybody in the chat, man.
We're just, yeah. It's
peace to everybody. Y'all bearing with us. You know, y'all bearing with us with all of the.
I'm in a hurricane, y'all.
Glitches and stuff that. No, what links? I don't see no links. Ty said, do we see the links? What links? Nah, I don't see any links. I don't see any links. Here's the queen of white supremacy, right? She's so fake here. But I wanted to see the part when she started talking about her hair and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it right now for y'all though, because I didn't realize this thing was 12 minutes long. I just saw a clip earlier. But she was saying something about her hair and hold on.
I would love to see her mother and father and see where their mindsets are. What's up?
Now look, I'm gonna play this part right here. I'm gonna play this part right here. Shout out to Black Voltron, B1 fam. I'm gonna play this part right here.
Attempt at levity, but I'm pretty sure that my white mom identify as white as well as black.
Now, most of the white girls I know that have mixed children or whatever you want to call it, they refer to their children as black.
Right.
Most of the white women I know that have mixed kids, they say I have a black son or my black daughter. You know what I'm saying? Even some of the white women that bring their kids to the barbershop to get their hair cut, they bringing them to the black barbershop for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They bring them in to come get their hair cut by us for a reason. You know what I mean? They don't look at their kid and say, oh, my child is black and white. They say, I have a black kid. The grandparents, they got black grandkids. That's just the way that it is.
Isn't Sage married to a white guy?
We ain't make it that way. That's just the way that it is. So it's not dishonorable to your mother to call yourself black. Look at you. You clearly black. Anyway, I'm not going to play no more of it. I'm going to take it off because it's a lot to get through, white? And plus it's making us glitch up. So I'm not going to play no more of it. Yeah, she married to a white man.
So that means when she has children and she doesn't have them already, her children are only going to be a quarter black, right? So are her kids biracial or are they going to identify as white? Because most likely they're going to look white.
Well, I don't know. She kind of black. Let me see. Do they have kids? Let me see.
Kinda.
That's what I'm saying. The kids probably still gonna look black. The kids still gonna look black. It ain't like she looked like Drake or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's another thing. Nobody calls Drake a coon or a sellout, right?
And his son doesn't look like either. He looks like a little curly hair white child. You know, they just throw a couple, cornrows in his hair, here and there, but he looks white.
I haven't really seen him. Maybe a couple of pictures when he was like a baby. So
he
I don't
has
know what
blonde hair and blue eyes too. His son. He's a blonde hair, blue eyed little boy.
Okay, is this her family right here? Oh yeah, them kids are still black. Hold on.
And thank you
to everyone. Picture of them right here.
Cashapp. Thank you, Black Voltron. Appreciate you, love.
Here you go, a picture right here. She said, "No, I'm not the nanny." Now, in this article. No, she's her and her kids. Hold on, let me show y'all. This is funny. But anyway, yeah, this what her kids look like. So yeah. They still got that tint. They still got that tint to them. But look, the thing that the headline here says, Sage Steele's blog, "No, I'm not the nanny." So now in the interview that she was just doing with Megyn Kelly, and I didn't get to play that part, But in the interview she was just doing with Megyn Kelly, she was basically putting all of the hate that she gets on black people.
Yep.
She kept reiterating that it's black people that she gets all of this hatred from. She says the people that look like me that actually have all of this hatred and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But now in that blog, she's saying, no, I'm not the nanny. So who's assuming that she's the nanny of those children? I'm pretty sure it's not black people that assume that she's the nanny. I'm pretty sure she was getting that from white society. When she goes out with her children and people think she's the nanny, I'm pretty sure those are white folks that she gets that from.
Because we don't think like that.
But it looks like, even though she's out at ESPN, and the ESPN is owned by Disney, so even though Disney and all of them might be done with her right now, it looks like the right wing of white supremacy still might find her to be a valuable tool. So they're not quite ready to break her yet. That's what this whole Megyn Kelly thing is all about, trying to give her some fake sympathy. And they're probably going to help her get some type of platform for whatever she's trying to do next, because they still think that she might be a valuable tool for them on the right wing. That's the way it looks to me. And so that alarm clock ain't go off loud enough for her yet. So she's still headed down the coon train. And she thinks she got a friend over there in the Megyn Kelly in the team. But when they get done with her, they're gonna break her just like they always do.
Bye.
So anyway, what else is going on in the news?
Oh, I just sent you a photo of Drake's son, by the way, in the
I closed all the tabs because I'm trying to keep the stream from glitching up. So just
all right, so
I'm going
to put this article on the lines of Nigga Wake Up Call 2, only because. So BET remains white-owned as black bidders fall short of asking price. So basically, what they did is just decided that they were no longer going to sell, although Tyler Perry, and many others with money, put their bid in. At the end of the day, they do not want that to be black owned. And so, black ownership is not what they want to see. It does not matter how much money we have as black people, they still have the power to shut us out.
Facts. And that's all that's really about.
That's it.
To me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? There was all these headlines a few months ago about BT being up for sale and all of these black moguls who are putting in their bid to be the next majority owner of BT. And we talked about that on here before. We was trying to clear it up because everybody was running with the headline saying that Tyler Perry was the new owner. Mm-hmm. Tyler Perry was the new owner of BT. And we cleared it up on here, letting y'all know that, first of all, the deal didn't go through yet. And number two, if the deal were to go through, Tyler Perry would not be the sole owner of BT. That's not what was even being proposed. And so he's already a minority owner in the company. And what he wanted to do was increase his ownership to be a majority owner, to have control over the direction of the network. But it still wouldn't make him the owner, like the sole owner of BT Networks. It would make him have the majority ownership, which he would be more of a shot caller. And he would be able to dictate the direction, you know what I'm saying, that the network was to take if the deal was to go through. And anyway, we kept seeing all of these headlines a few months ago about all of this stuff. And now they're coming out saying, yeah, you know what, we don't think we're gonna sell it because Tyler Perry, they were saying he didn't really meet the criteria for whatever they was trying to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? The money wasn't just enough, but he didn't meet the criteria for them to be able to close the deal. And so they pulled out of the deal. BT remains white owned. And I think they want to keep it that way. I think part of what they were doing was just trying to get BT back in the headlines. You know what I'm saying? Just to do a rebranding. Right. Trying to do kind of a rebranding to get people back watching BT or whatever the case may be. Maybe if enough people thought that Tyler Perry was the new owner, then more people will start tuning in. And so I think that's what it was all about, because the headlines were explicitly saying Tyler Perry was the new owner, if y'all remember, a couple of months ago. It was major news outlets who was reporting that the deal was done and Tyler Perry was the new owner of BT. And so I think that they were trying to see if they could just push that through and have that perception out there where people believe that Tyler Perry was a new owner, and then they could still carry on business as usual without actually closing the deal. But that didn't work because people like us was putting it out there about what was really going on and how the deal really was structured. And so they was like, well, you know what? That didn't work. Well, whatever. We pulling out. We ain't selling shit.
Especially to you niggas.
If we do sell it, it's going to be to Rudolph Murdoch or somebody. Not Tyler Perry.
Right. Remember, just like out here, when they had the Baldwin Hill Crenshaw Plaza for sale, right? And you had black people who overbid it, offer more money, and they still didn't take the black offer. They went with the lesser. So
that's exactly what I was thinking about.
Black people having money. They don't want us to have power, control, ownership, decision-making power, controlling our own narrative. Those are the things that they're shutting us out of.
That's exactly what I was thinking about too. It's not about money. These people will cut off their nose despite their face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so even if BT, they'll let BT go to the sewer before they let it become black owned and controlled again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't wrangle it from black ownership in the first place just to give it back. Business is warfare. They don't play like that. Oh yeah. Crown 808 birthday coming up. Happy birthday.
Well, it was yesterday. It was actually yesterday, right?
No, it's coming up. What's today?
Today is the 20th.
Yeah, it's the 22nd.
Oh, well, I'm early.
So happy early birthday to Kool-Aid. Crown 808. Happy early birthday coming up this week. And so like I was telling y'all earlier, we celebrating 7's birthday, Crown 808's birthday. That's why we're doing the birthday bundle. For those of y'all that wasn't tuned in earlier, make sure y'all go to godcastbooks.com and get your birthday bundle of the children's book, 7's Big Move. You get the book and the t-shirt for one low price if you go to godcastbooks.com. And the 7th person to place their order for the birthday bundle is going to receive these 2 hardcover starter pack books for the Black Sands series. Some of y'all should be familiar with the series out there. It's a dope black comic book series called Black Sands. No, we are not affiliated with the company, with the authors or the brand or anything like that. But my son had 2 extra books. And so we decided to do a free giveaway to the 7th person that orders the birthday bundle. So if you're the 7th person that orders the birthday bundle at godcastbooks.com, you will receive these 2 dope ass hardcover comics that you could give to your little ones as well. Right. That's what I'm saying. Why did Bob Johnson sell it in the first place? They ain't trying to get that thing back. Doesn't make a difference to me who owns BT. After they pulled all of the positive shows off of the network, it was over. Stop watching BT 20 plus years ago. I ain't mad at you. BT been trash. I don't think there's no amount of rebranding that could save BT, to be honest. Even if it was to get sold to Tyler Perry, I mean, I still don't think black people rocking with it like that. But we do need our own networks. We do need our own media outlets and our own networks so that we could be able to control our own images and our own narratives. And so that is something that's important. But the BET thing, I agree with Foodophilia. I think it's a wrap for BET, man. It's no saving BET. But let's get like 1 or 2 more before we close out today. Appreciate y'all rocking with us through all the glitches and everything. Nicely, can you hear me? Are you there?
I can. I was just putting Crown 808's Cash App in the chat for those that may want to send her a birthday blessing. I just put her Cash App inside of the chat. Happy birthday, sis. All right, let me get back in there. So, I don't know to go with that. So, people still taking their asses on Vlad, right? Culture Vulture Vlad TV. And now that Keith D guy is basically, facing charges. from a murder that's been damn near 30 years ago.
Man,
Nigga over talking on Vulture Vlad TV, and got himself in a pickle. And at this point, I honestly don't care. I'm just like, good riddance, because y'all got up in there letting this person ask you all kind of oppy ass questions, and you went in on freely many, many times running your damn mouth. 27 years later, it bit you in the ass.
And I seen this coming a mile away. I was surprised that this didn't come sooner. Keefe D been running his mouth, basically bragging about the part that he played in the assassination of Tupac Shakur. He got a book about it. Like you said, he been all over Vlad, bragging about this shit. I'm surprised that this didn't come up even sooner. But it looks like they trying to make sure that the case is airtight before they do it. Like they were just trying to give him enough rope to hang himself.
And they did.
And now they're about to do this this grand jury, the secret grand jury thing to see if they got enough to indict him on the charges. To me, it seems like it's a slam dunk, to be honest. It seems like it's a slam dunk.
I heard that they went to his home, and allegedly found some evidence from 27 years ago, y'all.
Right. Did they say he still had the gun? Did he still have the same gun?
And honestly, even if he didn't, you do now, because you've been running your damn mouth, fool. You got a gun now.
What else too? Because it was something else that came up recently about somebody who been on Vlad running their mouth. There was something else that came up recently.
Boosie, when he caught that gun charge out here in San Diego recently, although he did get his bail, which they had him on a no bail for the longest time, but him on there too, running his mouth all the time, and he seemed to not be able to keep his ass off there. I'm sure those Vlad checks cannot be that good.
I don't even think people get paid to go on there, to be honest.
Well, remember, Tyrese recently said that and had receipts that he was offering him $10,000 to come on his platform, and he just never did.
That Vlad offered him $10K to come on there?
Yes, and he showed receipts, and he was still on the whole. First of all, you disrespected Minister Louis Farrakhan, your voting and stuff like that, and the way that you're asking these questions, keeping confusion going on in the community. So he denied it, and he talked about how he offered him $10,000 to come on his platform, and he showed receipts. So somebody's getting a couple of dollars. Remember, Lord Jamar as well as Godfrey were kind of on his payroll. What that was before, I don't know. They did walk away after the disrespect of Minister Louis Farrakhan, but they were getting paid.
Right. And they wasn't on there saying dumb shit, incriminating shit either.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I actually appreciate, especially Lord Jamal being on there for the time that he was on there, because a lot of stuff that people talking about now stemmed from some of those Lord Jamal interviews. You know what I'm saying? Especially, particularly with the Eminem thing, Eminem being a guest in hip hop and all of that. Right. Even calling out the emasculation of a lot of these rappers. You know what I'm saying? Wearing dresses and women's clothes and all of that stuff. Like Lord Jamal was early talking about all of that shit when the Watch the Throne tour, going back to the Watch the Throne tour when Kanye was wearing a kilt. Lord Jamal was on that from day one. And so I appreciated Lord Jamal bringing some balance to that platform.
Salute to Lord Jamal. You see, I feel like who's pushing that stuff heavy right now, and I feel like it's in recent times, is Drake with this nail polish and nail designs and stuff like that. Certain things he does with his hair and things like that. And I'm not talking about the cornrows, but it's definitely the nail polish thing, the wearing, these feminine colors and stuff like that. Like they're pushing it heavy. These record companies and labels obviously sent out a memo because everybody seems to be doing the same thing.
Yeah, man. Drake, I was like, what the fuck? Drake been on that shit heavy lately.
Heavy.
And I know he runs around a lot now with what's that rapper's name that I can't stand, man? Damn. No, not Lil Nas X, but shit, damn near. The dude, man, he had that song Broccoli. No.
Let me go on his page.
I forgot his name, but he be wearing nail polish and all of that stuff too. And I remember, I don't know if it was his first album, but I think it might have been his first album. He was sitting like in the no. Trinidad James. I seen something about Trinidad James recently too. I'll get on that in a second. But damn, I can't think of this nigga's name. He was sitting like in a movie theater and he had a bunch of weird people sitting around him on the album cover. Like I think one person was like a trans person and he had like a disabled person. It was just like this whole what do you call it? Diversity album cover this nigga had. I forgot the nigga's name, man. But I see Drake be with him a lot now. Not Tyler. Not Tyler either, but y'all calling out all of the fruit booties. Y'all calling out all of these funny style gangsta-licious rappers.
Right.
But no, it's not none of them, man. This dude, he used to have red braids and he always wear nail polish and stuff.
Yeah, red braids.
He's trash too. He's like the worst, but whatever. I think, I don't know. It looked like something going on with them too, to be honest.
Right.
I ain't trying to disparage Drizzy like that, but it looked like him and this dude got something, a little bromance going on.
This is butt broken in this.
But you said Trinidad James though. Now I seen somebody put up a picture of him recently, and his nails were painted and stuff like that. But Trinidad James, to me, this is just my personal opinion. He always, image-wise, was on some like rock star, like Sly and the Family Stone, kind of psychedelic kind of image about himself. It wasn't feminine to me. It wasn't feminine to me. It didn't seem like he was trying to be like a woman. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed to me like he was on some, Parliament Funkadelic, like that wild type of look.
He failed.
From day one.
Failed.
I don't think he failed. That's his image.
Failed. He failed.
Wait, let me see. Do you got the picture that people was passing around recently?
No.
So I could show it?
Yeah.
Do you got it? Or no?
Mm-mm.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
While he's looking for that picture, and we're still on the topic of hip hop, Jamaican-born father of hip hop, DJ Kool Herc, and 125 Jamaicans to receive honors on National Heroes Day.
And this is something that they're doing in Jamaica, right?
And they are doing this in Jamaica. Yes, they are.
Yeah, hold on. I'm on Trinidad's page. I want to see if I can find that particular picture, though. Well, here go one. This wasn't the picture, but here go one. I don't know. I might have to agree with you. I was trying to disagree with you. I was trying to disagree with you, but
no.
I might have to ride with you on this one. Hold on. I don't know about this, Trinidad James. I don't know about this shit here. This nigga on here looking like Sexy Red.
See? And speaking of her, yeah.
This nigga on here looking like Suki Hana, one of them. Oh no, I was gonna try to vouch for you, but I don't think I can do it, homeboy.
Listen, and I don't mean to disparage anyone, and I'm not saying this to be shady at all, but Sexy Red comes off as trans to me. Is that a born woman or is that a trans?
Damn, I never got that vibe. I never got that vibe. I just get dirty and musty vibes from her.
That too. But yeah, I was just like, is this really a, real woman? Is this a real woman? Have you seen the pictures of her without her wig?
No.
Yeah.
No, I never saw an interview or nothing. Like I don't pay no attention to her like that.
It's very sus to me. I don't know. I need to see her neck, get close to her neck and feel it, see if something been shaved down or something. Yeah, I'm not convinced.
I don't know, but I was gonna try to give Trinidad James a pass, but the survey says
declined.
Suspect, my nigga. Kind of suspect, my nigga. Can't give you no pass on that one.
Yeah, no. You're
doing too much. You're doing too much. Doing too damn much. Oh, here goes Sexy Red. She on his page. What, they got a song together or something?
That he has to help push her.
Ain't nothing sexy about Sexy Red, by the way.
He has to do his job.
Is that inside of?
No.
Were you talking just now?
You said, is that inside? I said no.
Okay. All right. The Kool Herc thing? Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I want to talk about that before we get out of here.
Something else. Sorry.
Now you brought up the Kool Herc, the thing that they honoring Kool Herc with. I do want to get on that before we get out of here. All right. So yeah, because I was noticing too that with this whole Hip Hop 50 celebration thing that's been going on, there wasn't a whole lot of it going on in Jamaica. There was no big commemorations of the 50th anniversary of hip hop in Jamaica. Like Jamaica wasn't celebrating it like that from anything that I noticed. And then I seen this article here. It said Jamaican-born father of hip hop, DJ Kool Herc, and 125 other Jamaicans to receive honors on National Heroes Day. So National Heroes Day is just something that they do. They don't have nothing to do with hip hop. But since it is the 50th so-called anniversary of hip hop, and Kool Herc is being represented as the founder, the creator of hip hop, they're going to take those props too. So they're going to honor him on this Heroes Day that they're having out here. But listen to what they say. A total of 126 Jamaicans, including Jamaicans living in countries abroad, will be recognized for their exceptional contributions to Jamaica's development and presented with the country's highest honors on National Heroes Day in October 2023. The recipients include leaders in the fields of education, music, medicine, philanthropy, and politics, among others. And so for Kool Herc, it says Clive Campbell, better known as DJ Kool Herc, will be awarded by Jamaica with the Order of Distinction in the rank of Commander. He will be honored for his contributions to the global recognition of Jamaica's reggae and dancehall music. Let's stop right there. He's being honored for his contribution to the global recognition of Jamaica's reggae and dancehall music genres. What did Kool Herc do to elevate reggae and dancehall music? And I don't know what happened to Nicety. Hopefully Hurricane Hillary ain't getting too crazy over there. But what did Kool Herc do to elevate reggae and dancehall music? You know, they giving him credit for being the founder of hip hop, which they putting extras on that for sure. But now they're trying to say he contributed somehow to the global recognition of reggae and dancehall music. How? What did he do? What did he do for dancehall and reggae music? So can somebody help me out? Did you see Herc dressed in Jamaican garb at Rock the Bells? He be wearing the African stuff nowadays. He be wearing like dashikis and stuff like that. Him and his wife, I think, his sister. They be wearing a lot of African garb from what I see. But Kool Herc wasn't the actual founder of hip hop though, right? That's what I'm saying. Kool Herc, he's not actually the founder of hip hop. So they already giving him credit for that, which he doesn't really deserve, right? I don't have a problem with him getting recognition for what he did contribute, you know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, whatever it is, the reality of, you know, the part that he played and, you know, where we're at right now with hip hop. I don't mind him getting those props, but saying that he invented anything, he didn't. Saying that he founded something, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He participated in the culture that was already there, and he put his little spin on what we were already doing. And so salute to him for that. But putting all these extras on it, calling him the founder, I don't agree with that. And so in this article, it's like it's just a whole reach to just try to give him an award and props for something, for nothing, because he didn't do anything to, like they say, contribute to the global recognition of Jamaica's reggae and dancehall music genres. That doesn't even make sense. He is credited with the creation of hip hop in the Bronx, which is false. In 1973, at a party he hosted with his sister Cindy, according to the origin story. The Jamaican-American DJ extended a cut and mix of the instrumental beat in James Brown's Sex Machine album using 2 turntables. That's not even true. And a breaking, scratching technique. That's not true. These are lies. These are lies. You can't find a video of Kool Herc scratching nothing. He wasn't doing no cuts and no scratches and no nothing. He was trying to extend the breaks. He had 2 turntables, but he didn't even have 2 of the same records. He put on one record, played a break on this record, and then he would find the break on the other record, and then just try to extend the break by just cross-fading it over and try to have it play seamlessly, but it didn't even come across smooth. It wasn't even the same record. And so they just straight up lying right here. According to the origin story, the Jamaican-American DJ extended a cut and mix of the instrumental beat in James Brown's Sex Machine. First of all, he had 2 different records that were on the turntables. And second of all, they said, using 2 turntables and a breaking, scratching technique that led to the creation of hip hop. These are all lies. These are just straight up and down lies. Nice D is back, y'all. You all right over there?
We all right. Just signal stuff. Sorry. Yeah. It's a hurricane.
Kool Herc is the founder of fuckery. He brought degeneracy to hip hop. Now, Tango Man Black. Why do you say that? What degeneracy did Kool Herc bring to hip hop? See, shit like that. I don't really like.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't like when y'all try to put extras on it. We don't have to make shit up in order to correct the narrative. We could just tell the truth. The truth is sufficient. We could just tell the truth about the history of hip hop and our foundational Black American culture without trying to denigrate anyone unnecessarily. What did Kool Herc bring that was degenerate?
Because that came well after him.
Right. I'm waiting for you to respond to that, Tango Man Black. I'm waiting for you to respond to that. Right, Black Voltron. The real hip hop founders and OGs said that Kool Herc couldn't even mix and blend the breaks on beat. Right. He was trying something out. He was experimenting because he was observing what was happening at the parties. First of all, he wasn't the first person to do these parties. The parties was already happening. He was already going to Disco King Mario and these guys who was doing the parties first and observing the crowd and how they reacted when the break beats came on. So whenever the part of the song where it breaks down into just the drums, that's when the break dancers would get busy. And so he was observing that, and he tried to figure out a way to make that part of the song last longer. And so, of course, it wasn't going to be just smooth and perfect when you first do it. He was just trying to figure out a way to do it. And so he just put another record on, found the break in that record, and then he would just try to cross over real quick to the next record and play that break beat and just try to keep it going. They called that the merry-go-round. But it wasn't smooth. It was choppy. It was all over the place. It was offbeat. It was Grandmaster Flash who kind of perfected that technique, because Grandmaster Flash was like a nerd. He was like really a geek when it came to the equipment, to the technology. You know what I'm saying? And so he was going to the manufacturers and these DJ equipment companies and all that, and working with them, trying to figure out a way to create the mixer that would make it seamless, where he could go from one record. He was trying to figure out how he could hear the music in his ear before the crowd could hear it, so that he could line it up and that he could bring it in on time so that it would be smooth. Kool Herc didn't figure that part out. He just said, let's just try to extend the breaks, and he did it the best way he knew how. Wasn't that great? Flash said, okay, good idea. Let me see how I can figure out how to make this work a little bit better. That's really how it went. And so they figured out a way to have the music playing in his ear so the crowd couldn't hear it. So the breakbeat was playing out the speaker. He had another breakbeat playing in his ear, and he was lining it up, waiting to bring it in. And at first, and this is how, shout out to my dude Black Dot. I had a good conversation offline with the Black Dot, and he was breaking down to me basically how the scratching was born, right? Because when you think about it, like, why did niggas start scratching the records in the first place? Like, what was that about?
Our
right?
brother or sister, seems like he answered your question. To your question, I disagree with his answer still.
Hold on, I'll get to it in a second. I'll get to it in a
Yeah,
second.
so I'm
Just
sorry.
let me
I just
finish my
want to make sure
point.
you knew.
I'll get to it in 1 second. But so basically all they was trying to do was trying to figure out how to bring the other record in on time seamlessly without it being all choppy and messed up. And so inside the earphones of Grandmaster Flash, he was moving the record. He put his hand on the record and he was moving it back and forth to try to get it to the right spot. At first, the crowd wasn't hearing the sounds of the scratching. It was just in his ear, right? And I think it was Grand Wizard Theodore, and I'm skipping around on how everything went, but I'm just simplifying it. But it was Grand Wizard Theodore that started playing the scratching part out loud so that the crowd could hear it. And that really was the birth of how scratching came about. They was really just trying to figure out the right spot on the record to bring everything in on time. And then that just turned into a whole nother art form within itself, just scratching the records back and forth and all of that. That's how that came about.
My brother messed up a lot of my mama records playing around doing that stuff.
Trying to figure that shit out, huh?
Trying to scratch on her shit.
So let me see. So he over-sexualized rap. Hold on.
When?
I was 10 when I saw the interview with Little Kim when they had people having sex in the background. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this person is trolling.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe this person is trolling because Lil Kim, I'm pretty sure Lil Kim was probably a baby in 1979. In 1973, she wasn't even born. So I don't know what this.
Yeah, that was made up.
Okay, yeah. How old are you, Tango Mac? If I'm messing up your name, I apologize too. Tango Man Black. How old are you? Because maybe you just got some bad information. I don't know if you're trolling or what. But what you're saying is not making sense like that.
At all. It's a blatant lie.
All right, but we getting ready to wrap this one up today, man. This one was kind of, I don't know.
It was kind of all over the place, but it was still fun. We got the, message out, the title out. We touched on that, but some of everything, because a lot of times, y'all, sometimes Sincere has stuff going on, I have stuff going on, and sometimes we be missing these Sundays. And so a lot of these things are already talked about. So on Sundays, you may hear us talk about things, because we didn't get a chance to talk about it. So it'll be a little some of everything mixed in on Sundays. But since we're going to be wrapping up, right? Okay. Yeah. I want to make sure that the family make sure that they tune in with us on Wednesday for the Black Business Showcase. Again, we do have the Dallas FBA Expo Vendors Edition. And this Wednesday, we will have Wrap and Stone Bath Essentials. Wrap and Stone Bath Essentials that will be joining us this Wednesday. She was actually the sister that was right to the right of us, and she had the body butters and oils.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
Haircut. Yeah, so it'll be her. She was directly next to us on the right of us, upstairs at the FBA Expo. So she will be joining us this Wednesday. So make sure you guys tune in. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wrapped and Stone Bath Essentials.
Yeah, she was real cool. We actually got a chance to chop it up with her. We bought some stuff from her. I bought some stuff for you and Kool-Aid from her that day. And that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, that's definitely going. And she actually was already tuning into the show. She recognized us from YouTube. She said, she's like, I know you guys on YouTube or whatever. So yeah, real cool sister. That'll be dope. Yeah. That'll be dope. Chopping up with her. So y'all make sure y'all tune in this Wednesday for that. And again, I just want to remind y'all about the birthday bundle package sale that we got going on right now. Go to godcastbooks.com. Order your birthday bundle pack. My son's 7th birthday just passed. He's 8 years old now. And we got the bundle sale going on for the rest of the month. You can get the t-shirt, the 7 of Super Hey Rule Flex t-shirt, as well as the children's book for one low price. And if you happen to be the lucky number 7 person to place an order with us, you are going to receive these 2 hardcover Black Sands and the 7 Kingdoms comic book starter pack. And this is from the author Manuel Godoy. Again, we're not affiliated with him or his company or anything like that. But 7 had 2 extra books, and so we wanted to use that to give y'all some incentive to go ahead and buy his book. And the lucky number 7 person who places the order will receive these 2 as a special bonus, so you can get started with your Black Sands book, because I think these are dope. I think every black kid should have these anyway. They're very dope. And again, these are the hard covers. They real dope. Y'all go ahead and order with us. And we'll announce who the lucky number 7 person was on the next show.
Yep. So y'all got a week from today. 1 week from today.
Yeah, actually, yeah, right. So that does it for today's episode of Sincere Love the Godcast. Appreciate everybody tuning in with us live. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Share this out. If you're watching us on the replay, leave us some love in the comment section. If you appreciate the content that we bring here on Sincere Love the Godcast, you can show us your appreciation via Cash App, $godcastent on Cash App. That is $godcastent. We will see y'all in a couple of days on the Black Business Showcase. Always remember, family, we are not the master teachers, but we are the master students and signal boosters for the voices of the new Black media. Peace and Black love.
Yeah, like that. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen.